She found the second phone at 2:17 a.m. It wasn't the phone that broke her. It was the name saved as delivery. Her husband didn't order food at 2 in the morning. The message preview lit up the dark room. I miss you, she still doesn't know, right? Her entire marriage collapsed in that glow. Lena didn't scream. She just stared at Adam sleeping beside her. 5 years of marriage, 3 years of trying for a baby, and one shared bank account. One shared dream. And apparently, one shared lie. Her hands were shaking, but she unlocked the phone. Password, their anniversary. Pictures. Hotel reservations. Conversations stretching back 8 months. 8 months. While she was taking fertility injections, while she was crying in the bathroom, while he was telling her, we're in this together. She scrolled further. A photo. Adam, a woman, and a little boy. The caption, Daddy's weekend red heart. Daddy. Lena stopped breathing. The next morning, she made him coffee like always. Adam kissed her forehead. You're quiet today. She studied his face. The man she defended, the man she trusted with her body, her money, her future. Adam, she said softly, do you have something to tell me? He didn't even blink. No. Why? The lie came too easy. She slid the second phone across the table. Silence. His face drained of color. I can explain. The most useless sentence in the world. Explain the child, she said. He ran his hands through his hair. It was before us. The messages were sent yesterday. Silence. Then he whispered it. He's my son. You said you didn't want kids yet, Lena's voice cracked. You said we needed to be financially stable. I didn't plan this, he snapped. She got pregnant, I was young. You're 34. Silence. The truth spilled slowly, the woman, Maya, high school girlfriend. He never fully left. They reconnected. The child is 6. 6 years old. Meaning. Adam married Lena while already a father. The betrayal wasn't just cheating. It was architecture, a whole double life. 2 apartments. 2 families. 2 versions of himself. Do you love her? Lena asked. He hesitated. I don't know. That hurt more than yes. And the child? I love my son. Her knees felt weak. So what am I? He couldn't answer. Because she was convenience, stability, a clean image, a second income. She walked to the bedroom. Packed one suitcase. Adam followed her. Don't overreact. Overreact. She laughed, broken, hollow. You had a whole child. It's complicated. No, she said quietly. It's calculated. She moved into a small studio apartment. 1 bed, 1 window. The house they built together stayed with him. The bank account was drained. He had been transferring money for investments. Investments had a name, Maya. Lena sat on the floor the first night. Back against the wall. No TV, no music. Just the sound of her breathing. For the first time in years, she wasn't trying to be strong. She let herself break. No screaming, just quiet tears sliding down her face. The lowest part wasn't losing him. It was realizing, she ignored every red flag. The late meetings, the guarded phone, the emotional distance. She chose trust. He chose deception. Weeks passed. Divorce papers, lawyers, ugly truths. He wanted to stay friends. She blocked him. One afternoon, her car wouldn't start outside a grocery store. Rain pouring. She tried the engine again. Nothing. Need help? She turned. A stranger. Mid-30s. Warm eyes, holding an umbrella. I'm fine, she said automatically. He smiled gently. Your car disagrees. His name was Daniel. He didn't flirt, didn't stare, didn't ask personal questions. He just helped. Jump-started the car. Closed the hood and stepped back. Take care, he said. That was it. No number exchange, no pressure, just kindness. And for someone who had been lied to for years, kindness felt suspicious. A week later, she saw him again. Same store, same calm energy. Car behaving? He asked lightly. She smiled for the first time in weeks. Yes. They started talking. Small things at first. Weather, work, coffee brands. Daniel listened. Really listened, not the way Adam used to, distracted, calculating. Daniel remembered details. Followed up. Respected silence. One evening, she finally told him. I was married. He didn't interrupt. He had another family. Daniel's jaw tightened, but he didn't insult Adam, didn't say, I'd never do that. He just said, that must have hurt. 4 words. Lena's eyes filled with tears because for months, everyone asked about legal steps, no one asked about pain. Healing wasn't fast. She didn't jump into his arms. She went to therapy. Separated finances fully. Sold her wedding ring. Daniel stayed consistent. No dramatic gestures. No rushing intimacy. One night, while walking home, she stopped. Why are you so patient with me? He thought for a moment. Because I'm not competing with your past. That sentence settled something inside her. He wasn't trying to replace Adam, he was building something new, slowly and safely. 6 months later, she ran into Adam at a cafe. Maya wasn't with him. Neither was the child. He looked tired. You look different, he said. I am. He shifted uncomfortably. I made mistakes. You made choices, she corrected gently. I thought I could handle both worlds. She nodded. And now? He looked down. They both left. Lena felt something unexpected. Not anger. Not satisfaction. Just distance. I hope you become a better father, she said calmly. And she meant it. Then she walked away. Not shaking. Not breaking. Walking. That evening, Daniel was waiting outside her apartment, holding takeout. No umbrella this time, he teased softly. She stepped closer. I saw my ex today. He studied her face. You okay? She smiled, for the first time, yes. Just a quiet moment. She reached for his hand. I don't want perfect, she said. I want honest. He squeezed her fingers. Then we're already ahead. 1 year later. Small house, shared laughter. No secrets. She still had scars, still had cautious moments. But now, when a phone lights up at 2:17 a.m., she doesn't feel fear. Because betrayal taught her something powerful. Love isn't proven by promises. It's proven by consistency. And the right person doesn't hide in the dark. They stand beside you in the light.